We may have a long way left yet. 2nd and 16 after the Rams sack before the 2-minute break. Garoppolo to Mostert, and he can't corral it, and it's incomplete. Is it backwards? No. Clay Matthews was there to get a piece of the ball. That's why. A 3rd and forever now for San Francisco.
He's been involved a lot tonight. And I'm talking about Clay Matthews, number 52 for the Rams. Rushing the passer, making plays in the running game. He has been his usual active self. Remember, he broke his jaw against Seattle earlier this year, missed about a month of time, and he did get just enough of it to alter its path and knock it away from Raheem Mostert.
Garoppolo fires. It is caught for the first down. 3rd and 16, and a dart to Kendrick Bourne moves the chains. You believe that?
And I was watching Eric Weddle, the safety. Look at the eyes of Garoppolo as he delivers this one. If there's one place he wants to go with the ball in key situations, it's down the middle of the field. And the Rams know this in their scouting report. And Eric Weddle got there about a half step too late. And I watched his reaction at the end. And you can see him thinking, that's the one place I knew he wanted to go with the ball.
Wow, big conversion. Mostert now on the run, maybe a yard. Now with 1:09 to go, you wonder the use of timeouts. Looks like the 49ers are going to call one here, and they do. Kyle Shanahan told us he calls Jimmy Garoppolo a jugs machine for throws like that, right?
How quickly he gets the ball, good ball in his hands and out of his hands to a receiver. Just spits it out quickly and also accurately.
And so each team with 2 timeouts left, 1:04 to go in regulation. Well, obviously it's been a heck of a day for football here today on NFL Network. Each game coming down to the wire. Tomorrow, here's what we got. Ravens and Browns. Lamar Jackson looking to stay hot. Cowboys, Eagles, essentially for the division. Chiefs, Bears on Sunday night. And then Packers, Vikings. I mean, talk about great games all around the board. On 2nd down, Garoppolo. Pressure coming, and now he goes again. Samson Ebukam comes through with the 6th sack of the day for the Rams, and now do they consider calling a timeout with another 3rd and long?
And he just can't take this sack. He has to get rid of the football somewhere, even to just get rid of it and not take this. He had to check down to the outside, but once he felt the pressure, he pulls the ball down to make sure he doesn't fumble it. He had a bit of a fumbling issue earlier this year that he's corrected in recent weeks, but that ball's got to get out of his hands so he doesn't take that sack in that situation.
So after converting a 3rd and 16, they're now back in a 3rd and 16. The Rams called their 2nd timeout, so they're hoping for a stop here where they could stop the clock and have a chance to win the game. Does Jimmy Garoppolo have another 17-yarder in his bag of tricks? We'll see. Rams show blitz. They come with it. Garoppolo firing deep. He's got a man wide open. Sanders has it inside the 25. A bomb to Emmanuel Sanders, 46 yards, and 2 conversions on 3rd and 16. Are you kidding me?
So watch the top. Jalen Ramsey 20, Taylor Rapp 24, and Taylor Rapp is so far over on the coverage, he has no chance to affect the play. He's covering grass, as we like to say, on the defensive side, not anyone who's wearing a jersey opposite your color. And Jalen Ramsey thinks he's got that help inside from his safety, but his safety is covering the outer 3rd of the field, and Jalen Ramsey is discussing that with Taylor Rapp post-play. And now the 49ers are set up for an opportunity for a potential game-winning field goal at worst.
That is truly incredible.
That is an absolute bust in coverage. There's no other way to put it. Taylor Rapp gets so far outside on the coverage, you don't have that coverage in your playbook. And so he was way out on the side of the field. He doesn't make that many mistakes. He made a doozy there.
2 3rd and 16 conversions and a potential game-winning drive. And now it's to the edge. It's Coleman. stay in bounds inside the 15-yard line. They'll wind the clock. The Rams use their final timeout. So the 49ers can just wind this down and call a timeout and send out Robbie Gould to try and win it if they like. And Kyle Shanahan going to call a timeout right here. They've got one left. It's really been amazing with this 49ers team. I mean, the emotional roller coasters they have had the last few games. In Baltimore, it was an unreal game. They lose on a field goal at the buzzer. Saints back and forth on a 4th and 2. This big play to Kittle essentially wins the game. Robbie Gould comes on at the buzzer, and they win it with a last-second field goal. Then, last 10 seconds last week, Julio Jones gets in by inches on 4th down, and the Falcons end up winning at the horn. And now today, twice on 3rd and 16, they convert. Here, a 46-yard bomb to Emmanuel Sanders, and they got a chance for another wild last-second win. Get to the middle of the field, and take a knee. Sean McVay about to have a vein burst in his forehead. He's so angry with that blown coverage. These Rams have played a well of a game tonight, but a big busted coverage at the absolute wrong time may cost them. And the 49ers, if they can convert this, still have destiny in their own hands as far as the #1 seed in the NFC.
Still trying to understand what exactly happened on that coverage for Taylor Rapp. Just not a coverage you ever see where the safety is that far out on the outer edge of the field. And this is a young man who I think is a terrific player and going to be an even better one. Just made a rookie bust in a crucial situation.
Robbie Gould is trying to win the game from 33 yards. Wisnowski, the punter, on the hold. Gould wins it again.